Big news! Scientists may have detected volcanic activity on Venus. In the 1990s, NASA's Magellan mission was the first to image the entire planet in detail. Incidentally, it was also the first planetary spacecraft launched from the cargo bay of a space shuttle. Magellan arrived in orbit of Venus in 1990 and spent years studying the planet in detail and radar mapped the majority of the planet's surface, though it was plagued with issues. Scientists have spent the ensuing years studying the surface of this mysterious planet in detail. Venus is similar in size and composition to the Earth, but it has a toxic atmosphere. It's surrounded by thick clouds of sulfuric acid that have created a runaway greenhouse effect on the planet's surface. It's the hottest planet in our solar system, with high temperatures of 450 degrees Celsius or 842 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of the images we see of Venus show it as a yellowish planet, but here's the thing, it's not. It's actually a pale yellow-white and very smooth as seen from space. This is what Venus looks like with its intense cloud cover. The surface, however, is that rusty yellow color you're probably familiar with, but we can't see that from space. So, why do all the pictures of Venus look yellow? It's not a lie. It's an ultraviolet filter that allows you to make out some of the surface features of the planet through the clouds. Those thick clouds are part of why Venus's surface is such a mystery to us, and why missions like Magellan are crucial. Now, scientists studying Magellan's archival radar images have found evidence of volcanic activity occurring during the period that the spacecraft was studying Venus. The details were published in the journal Science. What specifically did these scientists observe? We know that the surface features of Venus are, on average, less than 1 billion years old. For reference, the oldest surface feature on the Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. The surface features on Venus could be as young as 150 million years old. Something happened to basically make Venus resurface itself. And Venus used to have entire oceans of water that somehow vaporized. And the questions of why its surface and atmosphere are so different than the Earth is a question that scientists have been trying to solve for a long time. We know that Venus is covered in volcanoes thanks to a Soviet spacecraft from the 1980s that studied the planet. What we didn't know is whether the planet currently has volcanic activity. It's something we were expecting to confirm in the 2030s when a new mission will arrive to study Venus. In the meantime, scientists expected to only get indirect evidence of volcanic activity, such as spikes in atmospheric gases associated with volcanoes. But it turns out that confirmation has come early. Scientists studying these Magellan radar images found a volcanic vent in the Atla Regio area that changed shape, expanded, and even looked as if it was overflowing into images snapped 8 months apart. The vent on the side of Mont Mons, the tallest volcano on the planet, appears to have increased in size from 0.8 to 1.5 miles between February and October of 1991. It also looks like there's material coming out of the vent. We're not absolutely certain it's lava, but if this had happened on Earth, that would mean there was volcanic activity between the time these two pictures were taken. For confirmation, we're probably going to have to wait for missions to Venus to arrive at the planet in the 2030s. Veritas from NASA and Envision from the European Space Agency. Veritas will be looking for past and present signs of water on Venus's surface, as well as look for volcanic surface activity. We're hoping that Veritas will be able to provide geological scans of the area where this volcanic activity is occurring.